And on that note, welcome to another episode of 24 Frames Per Second. My name, Phil Balabanos.
The smoky voice, I like.
Yeah, when smoky, I don't know why. It's because, so we're recording two podcasts at the same time. Not us, but like in the space. So I'm like listening to them. It's weird because they're hilarious. They're pretty funny. Yeah, my name's Phil Balabanos. We missed another episode because surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. I got the COVID. And I'm okay now.
I told you, you're the weakest immune system of anybody I've ever met.
I mean, probably, yeah. I'm made of glass.
COVID. Right.
Kids brought the COVID home. They had no symptoms. I got the COVID. I was out for a bit. We would have done the episode, but he's still scared of it.
Oh no.
Pussy.
What a pussy, Peter. He doesn't want to get COVID and be relegated to bed. No, if I can avoid it, that's it, you know?
Yeah, obviously, if you can avoid it. You don't want to fucking... Look, I know this is a movie podcast, but having had it now once back then, way back, and now again, it absolutely makes sense that we shut down the entire world for it.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's touch and go, bro. Touch and go. I never knew. I felt shitty for 3 days, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucked. It really did.
For anybody not picking up on the sarcasm.
Oh, it's heavy sarcasm.
So,
what I'd like to really talk about, though,
yeah, go ahead.
more important than that, is it's Christmas.
It is Christmas.
It is Christmas. And because of the COVID, as one does, we're actually way closer to Christmas than we would have been when we filmed this episode. So a blessing in disguise. Thank you, Wuhan. Huh.
You have, so I'm going to jump right into it.
Yeah.
He didn't introduce me. I'm Peter James for those.
You did. You said your name.
Did. No, did I? I don't think so. Anyway, you've been watching.
Episode 11, they know who you are.
You've been watching Christmas movies, right?
I have. Last night I spent 20 minutes going, what is the ultimate? I want her to watch a throwback Christmas movie so we can enjoy it together.
Have I given you, so there are, because your wife's interesting, so is mine in that sense. So I believe, and you guys can tell me what you think, there are categories of Christmas movies, right?
Okay.
So you have your classics.
Okay.
Now, the funny thing is that
Such
word,
as?
well, I'll tell you, that word it will continuously get updated, right? Because if you talk to our parents, the classics are Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful
God,
Life.
they used to make me watch it all the time.
There we go. If you talk to people our age, the classics are Home Alone 2, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Jingle all the way.
Jingle All the Way,
Jingle
right?
all the way.
And if you talk...
It's a tubu, man.
And Elf, right? If you
Elf, I have a weird relationship with Elf.
Sure,
but go on.
We'll get to it. If you talk to my wife, who's also younger, she'll include things that are...
Weird flips.
I'm sorry, babe, but like unwatchable. Like Christmas with the Cranks. Or
That is unwatchable.
Halls, right?
Deck the Halls.
Yeah. Like
People watch that movie.
But again, don't forget, she's younger, so it's like...
So what, she has no taste? I don't understand.
Those are like her Christmas.
Okay.
Either way, she still
All right.
wants to watch. And then think about it.
I mean, think about when you were a kid, what was like on constantly, and it was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Right,
The stop motion.
Exactly.
Terrible.
You know what I mean? Frosty the Snowman and all
The
that.
original Grinch, the cartoon.
That's it,
Oh,
you know?
we didn't mention the Grinch.
Well,
Jim
Grinch,
Carrey's
so like my wife will...
unwatchable.
She cannot go a Christmas season without watching...
The Grinch
Dr.
is Jim
Seuss's How the
Carrey's...
Grinch Stole
one of
Christmas.
his most interesting performances.
Sure.
He's great as the Grinch. As a first-time viewing, it's a good movie. You enjoy it, it's Christmassy, whatever. It cannot be watched again, though. Is that a Burton movie?
No,
it's not.
It's Ron Howard.
It feels like it's a Burton movie. Oh my God, remember the scene where he puts the cap on and he's pretending to be Ron Howard?
Yeah.
That's a good scene.
Yeah,
but again, not a fucking Christmas classic.
I don't think it is a Christmas classic. Here's
For me.
the thing. I don't think it can be... Like my wife can watch it without fail every year. I need a 2-3 year break.
I need like a decade between
there we go.
viewings, yeah.
So, and then the interesting thing in terms of classics is that to that list will add over time, right?
Okay, any new
Your
additions?
Well, I mean, it depends. Like,
What's that Kurt Russell movie with Goldie Hawn that he did on
Christmas
Netflix?
Chronicles.
Those are great fucking movies.
Those are awesome, right?
The first one especially.
So we can call into what's going into new classics. So classics is a very big,
Fair.
Now,
Okay.
Then the other category.
Are there timeless classics though?
Yes, of course. I truly believe Home Alone will be a timeless classic.
Home Alone we watched it recently.
Yeah.
First of all, it holds.
Of course.
But
That's what I mean.
Watching
Timeless
it
classic.
30 years later, whatever it is so bizarre. Because my daughter's like, why is he going outside? Not be when he's alone. Like
Right.
in the morning, he wakes up, he doesn't realize he's alone, and he instinctively opens the front door and walks outside. And she goes, he's a kid. He went outside. I go, well, he
80s
doesn't live in the inner city like we do.
Or
That's why.
1990, exactly.
I go, it's the 90s. She goes, I understand. Did you guys just do stuff like this? I go outside? Yeah, all the time.
Did you leave your doors unlocked? Sometimes.
No, never. I mean, no.
Well, not you, but I'm talking about people.
Yeah, you lived in the
suburbs and
burbs,
stuff, right? I didn't. No.
You know what?
I had Greek parents, dude. There's
Dude,
never
my front door didn't have a lock when I was a kid.
Insane.
Because the duplex, right? Because the mailbox used to be on the inside of the duplex, so the door was unlocked for the
You
mailbox.
just gave my wife anxiety.
Well, I have a lock now.
Yeah, I know, but just knowing that.
Remember I got burglarized?
Yeah, you got.
She came back.
She did come back.
She returned. I got a call from the
thief, right? No, you wasn't even a
sneaker thief.
Yeah, she opened his door.
She walked into the house,
stole sneakers,
and left. And then I caught her. I mean, anyone who's followed my old podcast, Phil My Hole, knows the story. I caught a thief. I tailed her.
That's so funny.
I hightailed her.
That's so funny.
I tailed her and we got her arrested. Turned out she was mentally ill. So she was put under some kind of surveillance, medical
Watch, not surveillance.
Not surveillance, but like in a home.
Mental health watch.
And they're like, do you want her to go to jail? I was like, I don't really want her to go to jail if she's crazy. Like, put her somewhere.
Well, yeah.
And then they called me about 3 months ago and they're like, listen, she's not doing well. We're going to release her to her family. I go, okay. She goes, but she's still not allowed anywhere near your property. And like she has a caretaker and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, I'm not a monster. Let the poor crazy lady out, you know?
She can come back to the house.
2 weeks later, she's at the house checking my door. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh my God.
You know? I wanted to print my dad got mad. I wanted to print a photo of her and put it on my door and says, go home right now.
Right. Might work. All right, well, we got to
she might think it's a mirror and she's like,
we got to bring it back.
Yeah, bring it
back. Classics and then modern classics, right? We talked about that. The next category.
Classicus modernicus.
Yeah, Classicus modernicus, as it's obviously commonly known, right?
Commonly known, yeah. In layman's terms.
The other one is the most dreaded category. And unfortunately...
Hallmark movies.
Yeah, the Hallmark Christmas
movies. The Hallmark Christmas movies. They are...
And here's the thing, a lot of them aren't even produced by Hallmark. Some of them are
Lifetime,
others are
Showtime,
Double
Network.
I'm talking about all those films that have the same plot.
May I synopsize all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. An intelligent, beautiful woman in her mid to late 30s has a huge, like, really important job. Normally a magazine editor for some reason.
And 90% of the time, they don't mention which city. They just say the big city.
A lot of times it's New York, though.
Yeah, I know.
Right. But it's, the big city, the Big Apple. And she, for some reason, gets a Christmas Eve deadline, which nobody fucking does.
Oh, yeah.
And it's her whole career is like pivotal on this moment, right? And she gets sent either to her hometown or to some little Gilmore Girls style town where she has to befriend under false pretense. Thank you. Don't bring it up later. Some salt of the earth type fellow who loves Christmas.
Usually a farmer.
Maybe he runs the local Christmas festival.
Or the bookshop.
One of these. And she's from like Big Book, you know? Big reading.
And he's about to lose the shop.
And now she accidentally helps him, but really she was there to fuck him over and take his business.
Plot twist. Yeah, it's her company that's going to destroy
Her company's going to destroy you. So she has to like lie. So right in the middle of the movie, you get that reveal where he fucks off. But love prevails. Yeah. And she loves Christmas and she leaves the big city and her life is almost always better in this small town. So this is the synopsis of every movie my wife made me watch during COVID.
Yeah. See, I want to know what it, like, I mean, is this...
But we did see one good one. It was a Hanukkah movie, Round and Round.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So I'm going to check it out because you mentioned that.
Look, it's a bad movie, but it was fun.
For sure, yeah. I told you, I saw
She reminds me of Emily Deschanel.
Okay.
A little bit.
We talked about this a while back.
I'm rubbing my knee on his.
We're touching knees, right? We both turned around at the same time.
Yeah.
So
you want to interlock our thighs instead?
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
I had told you about this one called Christmas with the Campbells.
Yes.
So what it is
a fun movie. I like that.
Essentially a Hallmark type movie written by Vince Vaughn.
Put on its head. Yeah.
It's not even put on its head. It's so earnest. Like you keep thinking, is this a like a spoof? Is this?
You're not sure. Yeah. You're never sure.
It's just so earnest. And by the end, you're like along for the ride. It's hysterical.
Well, I watched the Christmas movie. I brought it up a few episodes ago. Cannot remember what it's called. It's Jason Biggs and...
oh, no. So I did watch it after you told me.
What's it called?
Best Christmas Ever.
Yes.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
What's her name? Why can't I remember?
Jason Biggs, Heather Graham.
And
Brandy Norwood. You remember Brandy?
Yeah, I remember Brandy. I did not enjoy Brandy in the movie at all.
Oh, why? I had no problem with
I don't like Brandy.
Sure. Is it because
Don't say what I think you're gonna say.
You weren't the boy that was hers?
I never understood why people thought she was attractive. It bothered me.
Dude.
I know that's superficial and lame, but it bothered me.
I hate.
She looks like a rogue owl.
I don't hate Brandy. I hate her brother.
Who's her brother?
So her brother.
Ja Rule.
That's so racist. Oh my god. Her brother is Ray J. Now Ray J might not mean anything to you.
Ray J.
But Ray J
The porn guy.
put his penis
In Paris Hilton.
No,
No,
in the other
Kim
one,
Kardashian.
and made her
Yeah.
famous.
Yeah.
And
That
so
is,
he's
that
the
is
origin story.
The Lord cock.
Yeah, he's
He
the
giveth and he
he's the
taketh away.
origin story of the Kardashians. Yeah. Anyway, so
Fucking Ray J.
best Christmas ever.
Merry Best Christmas Ever. That should be the title.
Is a terrible movie, and I was mad at you. Like it ended, and I was like, dude, fuck
I
Phil
never
for.
said it was great. I said it was enjoyable because I like Jason Biggs and
did.
Heather Graham's still hot.
I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was.
So look, we watched Jingle All the Way. Fucking great.
The movie should have been called Turbo Man.
No, it's Jingle All the Way. I mean,
It's a Turbo Man. Right?
it's a Christmas movie and you need to know. So last night we were trying to find the ultimate Christmas movie for her. She was excited. It's close to Christmas. She's recently watched,
You're talking about your daughter here.
yeah, my daughter, recently watched Fuck Me. The Kurt Russell
You
ones.
watched Fuck Me?
No, the Kurt Russell
The
movies. So
Christmas
she didn't want to
Chronicles.
watch them again. And I go, let's watch Jumanji. Right? Because you know my stance that I believe it's a
So
Christmas movie.
Phil really believes it strongly that this.
I
is a
strongly
Christmas
believe,
movie.
look, I'll even defend my thesis here.
Okay.
Jumanji encapsulates everything as a film, all of its themes, thematically speaking,
Okay.
perfectly encapsulate the Christmas spirits. It's about family, it's about forgiveness, it's about coming together, and it's about loving your fellow man.
Okay.
I'm not wrong. This little boy who was bullied, no one really respected him. That one
Look,
girl.
I'll give you the idea
she
about
loses
finding
him.
family. Okay. I'll
Okay,
give
there's
you
the
that.
relationship with the father for sure.
Right, yeah.
There's the idea that he spent all this time alone and now he's reintegrating into society.
But there's a lot of movies. Just because it takes place around
Well,
Christmas?
I mean, do those movies
by the
take
end?
place around Christmas?
No,
Like I'm not gonna be that douchebag about Die Hard. Like everyone who wants to talk about Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
it seems-
Die Hard also fucking encapsulates those themes beautifully.
Yes, but I feel yours is more. Your idea of Jumanji is a little bit more shoehorned. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
No, why? How dare you? How dare you, sir? I bite my thumb at you. Do you bite my thumb at me?
Thumb my nose at you.
I bite my nose at you. No, why is it shoehorned?
right.
This is not a new thing. I've said this for years. You have like a single tear. It's hilarious. I think it's a beautiful film. It's one of my favorite Robin Williams movies.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, yeah. Sorry, I said his name wrong. Very congested, I'm sorry. And it's a beautiful film. And by the end of it, you see this beautiful relationship with the father that could have been and is. Also, I love that it's also secretly a time travel movie.
So I'm gonna.
So wait, let me finish my thought. We didn't watch Jumanji because my wife put on the trailer for Leia, and Leia's like, I'll watch this, and Anna's like, ugh, it looks so old. I'm like, I hate you. I hate.
What does that
why
mean?
did
It looks so
She
old?
does this sometimes because some of the trailers look bad because they're old.
Well, yeah, because they haven't
I
been.
know, but Jumanji holds visually. I watched it recently, so we ended up
Johnston.
watching New Jumanji, or as I like to call it, Newmanji, with The Rock, right? Which is also, I didn't realize the first time because I've seen it
It's
before.
not a Christmas movie.
No, it's not a Christmas movie, but it takes place during
Yes,
Christmas.
it does, yeah.
Which is interesting. I like that they kept that theme from the first film. Also, a badass time travel film.
Yeah,
Once again, now it doesn't capture the magic of the first one, but that scene where he's like, "I'm just living in Alan Parrish's house."
Yeah.
I cry, bro.
Right,
Because I miss Robin every day.
Oh yeah,
it's not
yeah.
right.
It's that
He's
one.
the only actor who died who I think about it and it can bring me to tears.
Yeah, that one.
Like I'm not gonna cry on this podcast, but I'm holding on right now.
That one bums me out, man, because of the things we would have gotten. You know what I mean? I
What
always
a
wonder.
pure soul.
Yeah.
He is the Christmas spirit.
Yeah,
Robin Williams was the Christmas spirit.
I wonder what movies we would have got.
He said he would have been canceled though. Maybe it's better that we lost him.
You think?
Do you
so?
remember some
Yeah,
of his appearances?
I do.
His accents and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like he rised above all that. You know what I mean?
Rise above, rose above.
Rose, yes, thank
He
you.
would have risen.
Jesus. Okay, so
He rides real good, like.
the next category of Christmas
Nanu.
movie will be
No.
the alternative Christmas movies.
Alternative. So Hanukkah.
No.
What's your alternative?
I
to
just
Christmas?
mean
Kwanzaa movies.
It's like, here's the thing. Like, I would put Die Hard in that because it is technically a Christmas classic, but it is an alternative movie. It is not.
But you can make the same argument that anyone makes about Jumanji.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
It might fit in there because in that category, you'll have things like Batman Returns. You'll have things
Ooh.
like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. You'll have things.
Okay.
No, dude.
Yeah, okay. But
How you feel about Jumanji, I feel about Kiss Kiss.
no,
Bang
I don't
Bang.
disagree with you.
It
I can
is
see why it's a Christmas
near
movie.
Perfect movie. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And then what else do you have in the alternative Christmas movies? You got to have other things. We got to be looking at. Come on, I'm
Sorry, I got nervous. I was checking my mics.
I'm blanking now, but there's got to be other ones that.
Well, I want to watch Silent Night.
Oh, so okay, no, wait.
Have you watched it?
So the last 2 days, my wife's been doing a lot of like last minute Christmas shopping or
Rookie.
No, sorry. She's also got last minute like appointments, like get my nails done or whatever it was, right? So I got to do 2 movies from the last 2 years that are both alternative Christmas movies
Okay.
that I missed. Right?
Okay, which are?
Violent Night and then Silent Night.
Okay, so I don't care about Violent Night right now at all because I've never heard of it.
So Silent Night, John Woo. Synopsis is it's loosely a Christmas movie. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Christmas Eve in
Hollis.
It's very important. It's Los Palmas, Texas. It's not a real town.
Okay.
But if anyone knows anything about John Woo, Los Palmas translates to the Dubs,
Oh,
right?
That's clever.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Is Palmas dove in Spanish?
Yeah,
it's
I
not
think
el
so.
do,
No.
el dova, el pijon.
So, Guy and his wife are playing with their child in the front lawn.
Murder.
2 gangbanger cars arrive shooting at each other. Kid catches a stray bullet. He goes after them.
What a way to fucking phrase that. Not the child dies. The kid catches. He catches a stray bullet. Who are you, Poseidon?
The father, wait, hold on. The father chases them down and in the process of gets shot himself through the throat and becomes a mute, right? Like his vocal cords are damaged.
Yeah.
He then downward spirals. Dude, the entire first half of the film, there's like almost no action. It's super depressing.
Okay.
His wife has to watch him like in front of her. He just picks up this is as soon as he gets out of the hospital, they get home. He's all depressed looking. She sits down. She's teary-eyed. He grabs a bottle of vodka this distance from her and just starts chugging it and then mouths the words, "Help me," to her. And she breaks down crying like, "How?" And he just bucks off into the other room to like drink himself to death.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, holy shit, this is dark. And then he makes the decision that she leaves him eventually.
May I ask a question that may be a spoiler?
Sure.
Is there a slow motion fight scene where he enters through a doorway where Silent Night plays a cappella?
No.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
No. He then spends the next year training
John Wick style.
to become
John Wick.
a fucking
Killing machine.
to take all these guys down. He chooses the day, like there's the calendar montage and stuff. He's going to do this on Christmas Eve.
So he becomes the spirit of vengeance.
Sure.
I love it.
Now,
I love it. It's
it is okay.
Oh,
I
like him. What's his name?
Joel Kinnaman.
Joel Kinnaman,
Now,
yeah.
I'm going to put that aside because you inadvertently set me up for the greatest spike ever. It's a volleyball reference. Violent Night, the movie you've never heard of,
yeah.
is now in the top 5 alternative movies of Otis James.
Go on.
The story is real Santa Claus, the real Santa Claus.
Okay.
All right. So this movie, by the way,
I am aware of this movie.
Is Christmas Chronicles
2020.
2021, I think.
2021.
Yeah. It's Christmas, or 2022 actually. It's Christmas Chronicles. It's Home Alone. It's a little bit of Die Hard. No, more than a little bit of Die Hard, right? And then let's stir it all up, right? So real Santa Claus is a shell of his former self. He still goes around giving Christmas presents to everyone, but he's like, there's a running gag about it's all cash or video games, right?
Who plays Santa?
David Harbour
Interesting.
from Stranger Things.
I am aware of this movie. Yes.
So
I've never seen this.
And then as that,
Yeah. Okay.
and then as that's
You like that,
as that's happening, you're also following the story of this dad, clearly his ex-wife, and their daughter get together like to make an exception. They're going to go to his mother's house to spend Christmas, right? He like looks at her. He's like, "Thank you for doing this," right? He gets to spend time with his daughter like that, and she gets to see her grandmother. Now, what you don't know, I mean, what you eventually find out very early on is he comes from like an insanely wealthy family, but you know, his mom is just a shitty, like terrible businesswoman. Like her first appearance,
like the villain in a Christmas Hallmark movie.
Yeah, like her first appearance is she comes in and she's like, tell that cocksucker if the deal doesn't get done, he can shove it right up his ass, like crazy shit. Again, it's super hard R-rated movie, right?
Okay.
And so the ex-wife is like, okay, let's just get through this, you know. And the guy's like, look, maybe this will be the end, you know, maybe we can get back together. The daughter, all she wants, her Christmas wish is for her parents to get back together. Now, Santa ends up going to that house to deliver the presents. And at the same time, a group of mercenaries, some are already in the, like Die Hard style, some are already embedded in the party as like catering staff.
Oh my God.
Led by John Leguizamo. And all of them have nicknames: Gingerbread, Frosty, Jingle, and his Mr. Scrooge. so Santa gets caught up in the middle of this, and it becomes Die Hard, bro. It's fucking,
I remember.
Listen to me. I didn't watch it in theaters. I didn't watch it last year or whatever.
2022, yeah.
Yeah, I watched it just on a whim, and it is fucking awesome. Listen to me.
I'm doing
awesome, capital A. It is now a new Christmas classic.
I was gonna make her watch Silent Night tonight.
No.
But I'm gonna do this.
I did both. Violent Night is an infinitely better film than Silent Night.
He's just a hard drinking harbor Santa.
Yeah,
I love it. I'm doing it.
Just awesome.
I'm doing it.
Right? And now don't watch it with your kids, obviously. It is.
Can you imagine?
No.
I mean, if I had like a 10-year-old son, maybe.
But no, it's really a lot of blood. I mean,
yeah, okay.
Not over the top gore, but yeah. David Harbour, fantastic performance.
David
John Leguizamo, awesome. Now, they had done something like this in 2021 or 2020 with a film called Fat Man.
Oh, yeah.
With
but
Mel
that
Gibson.
was more gore, no?
No, it was also, but it's similar. It's essentially Santa is real, played by Mel Gibson.
I like Mel Gibson as Santa.
Walton Goggins, amazing character actor, right?
Anyone who knows me knows I love Walton Goggins. I love Justified.
Goggins, right?
He's one of the greatest TV villains ever. Really.
So he plays an assassin who holds a childhood grudge and sets out to assassinate Santa.
What a Walton Goggins thing to do.
So that one is very tongue-in-cheek also.
I like that.
So a great twofer would be Fat Man and Violent Night. Those are like badass Santa movies.
Badass Santa.
Which brings me to another alternative Christmas movie, Bad Santa, right?
Oh.
But some people fit that in now into modern classic. So
I mean, yeah, it's not violent.
Your cup of tea, but it's super vulgar, right?
Yes,
so
it's very vulgar.
That's what I mean. What
it's like the flip side of the elf coin.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So that's what I mean.
It's in that same vein, though.
In those categories. The Hallmark ones, they're going to keep churning them out. You're going to get 5 to 6 new movies.
You know what really freaks me out? When it's like March and I watch a movie that has nothing to do with Christmas with like my wife randomly that she has on, and I'm like, why is this a Christmas movie that's not a Christmas movie?
Right.
Because it's the same fucking synopsis every time.
Yeah.
It's just not Christmas this time.
So Shane Black, you know who that is?
I know who that is.
So Shane Black is the writer of Lethal Weapon. He is the writer of Predator.
Predator.
Right?
Remember that?
He's in Predator too. Yeah, Predator. Yeah.
Predator, yeah.
So his movies, when he takes the helm, like Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie. It falls into the alternative Christmas category. It takes place during Christmas. The first one, yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
Lethal Weapon is a
supposed
Christmas
to retire right after Christmas in the New Year.
It's all Christmas, right?
Right.
So that's a running trend. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, also a Shane Black film.
Right.
Christmas. Iron Man 3, also a Shane Black film. Christmas.
With the Mandarin.
It's a Christmas movie. Yeah. He ends up in the small town during Christmas with the kid.
Yes.
So that's a Shane Black thing. He loves movies during Christmas.
Okay.
The Nice Guys.
Yeah.
With Ryan Gosling and L.A. Christmas. Yeah, around that time. Yeah. There's a theme there too, you know. So
are there any horror Christmas films that are worth watching? Krampus is fucking
dope.
wild. Yeah,
Krampus is dope.
Is cool.
There's some people will tell you about the old. They're called Silent Night, Deadly Night. There's like four of them, right? Those are like cheesy.
I have to say though, the Chronicle, it might fit into like an alternative kind of Christmas story too.
Just Chronicle.
Is it in the Chronicle?
No, it's Chronicle.
It's Christmas Chronicle.
Which one are you talking about?
Russell.
Oh, okay. The Christmas Chronicles.
Yes,
Yeah, I thought you were talking Chronicle. Like
Chronicle's not set at Christmas,
Like
is
Michael.
it?
No, I didn't.
Imagine it was. We just fell into it by accident. No, but I have to say, first of all, I really enjoyed Kurt Russell as Santa. I thought it was one of the most.
It's such an awesome performance.
It's such a grounded version of the character, but it also feels magic, but it feels real. Like you buy it. You're like, this could be real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can suspend your disbelief.
And you have what do you call it? The in the first one, and he does in the second one too, but that random music video. So he ends up in jail.
Oh yeah, with the fucking
and what's his name? Steve Van Zandt is one of the fucking.
That's right.
And so they just start jamming. That's really Kurt Russell singing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
awesome.
actually him.
That's
I
awesome.
waited till the end credits,
The
and I was
second
like,
one, which I mean, it feels like a shark jump moment in a lot of the stuff they do because they're like, it didn't need a sequel, but whatever.
Sure.
But I have to say, there's this scene. I laughed so hard. Someone who grew up in the 90s, like was a child in the 90s and watched a lot of 90s television and films. There's this scene where it's revealed that only Santa can save the world, and all these mushrooms light up, and they give him this like specific. I don't even remember the whole scene. Yeah, he's like talking to these like snow elves. He like goes to this like on a journey.
what is this?
Yeah, it's wild. So there's these like Christmas mushrooms like growing, and one of them can make the Star of Bethlehem, but only Santa has the power to like combine them.
Oh right,
And it
I
does
saw
this,
the
like,
trailer.
it's
Yeah.
such
I
a
have
ridiculous
so
scene.
Tash and I started it because I know it came out last year.
Oh, my kids watched it, so I watched it. with them.
Yeah. So at least we started it, and we have to finish it. I think we're finishing today. It was what's that? It's that kid. It's the villain, if you will, is
The guy from Deadpool.
Yeah. He's also from this amazingly small New Zealand film called.
What movie? Oh yes, I know
It's
what you're
with
talking
Sam Neill. Shit, something
Sam Neill,
something
like-
wildebeest.
about. Sam Neill.
Yeah, Sam Neill from Jurassic Park. Yeah,
Sam Neill.
Yeah,
Is he a
it's-
Kiwi?
yeah, he's either Kiwi or Australian, but I'm pretty sure he's Kiwi. And it's something Rise of the Wildebeest or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. I'm aware of the film. I've
It
never
is
seen it.
it is, by the way.
I really like him.
Great
by the way,
little
that kid.
gem.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out.
He plays like this awkward version of, I don't know what it is, like angry. It's interesting.
Well, the name he has Belsnickel in it is like the Amish or German or the Pennsylvania Dutch version of like
Krampus?
Evil Santa. Yeah, that they had. now.
Krampus.
There we go. It's called Hunt for the Wilder People with Sam Neill and
Can I make a small
this kid,
parenthesis?
Julian Dennison. is his
Dennison.
name, Yeah.
So I'd like to make a small non sequitur here, whatever.
Sure.
It's not a Christmas movie, but it takes place in the snow.
Okay.
And so you told me to watch it when I was sick like a month ago, and I was just home, and I just have to put it out there. I don't know if we've talked about it. Fucking Big Game
Big Game.
with Samuel L. Jackson.
Big Game's awesome.
Big Game is the most un-90s action movie I've ever seen in my life.
yeah.
I remember finishing it, and I felt so amped up. I just wanted to punch shit. Like I was like, yes,
It's a dope.
It's so dope. Like
what's
that
the
final
director's
scene
name?
with all the helicopters. Like you didn't need 600 helicopters. It's cool, but you did it.
Helander. Halmani. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. Halmari Helander.
Call him Highlander.
Or Hjalmari Helander. I don't know how you
think
say J in Norway, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, Highlander.
You know, like these are father and son, huh?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Life?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they're in all the movies together.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But yeah, Big Game, super fun. Went under the radar. Like a lot of people aren't aware of it.
I was thinking now, another alternative Christmas film. It's another Shane Black script, The Long Kiss Goodnight. You ever see that? Gina Davis,
that
Samuel
a-
L. Jackson.
it is a Christmas
Takes place
movie.
during Christmas. Shane Black script. There you
Gina
go.
Davis die?
No,
No,
Gina
she's
Davis
still
still
alive.
alive.
Yeah.
She's still alive. Gremlins.
there
Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Gremlins?
Yeah. Gremlins is a Christmas
Think
movie.
I can show them Gremlins, or they won't make it? The kids won't make it, huh?
I don't know. They're your kids, dude.
They're not brave children.
They're not.
No, like
brave
Leia had to
children.
close her eyes in Jumanji like 6 times. Because you know how, what's his name? The Italian guy from Old Dads.
Bobby Cannavale.
So Bobby Cannavale is the villain in Jumanji,
Right,
right?
yeah, yeah.
New one. And at one point he like leans in, he goes, "It's fine, you've failed me." And a scorpion comes out of his mouth.
right.
And she's just like, "I don't have nightmares." I'm like, "You're gonna be fine. It's not real."
Oh my God.
Chill.
Okay, yeah.
He's great. Cannavale's great with the
Cannavale's
dead eye.
awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
But Gremlins, yes.
Gremlins is an alternative
Okay,
Christmas
hold on
movie.
a second.
Edward Scissorhands is an alternative Christmas movie.
They're not ready for
No,
that.
no, of course not.
I'm aware. I wanted to watch the Nightmare Before Christmas.
They could do that.
Not
You
my
mean
kid.
it's
Not
not
my
scary?
kids. Maybe the little one, not the older one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there's a lot of singing. How can you be
She's
scared
ter-
of
she's-
Jack
it's-
Skellington?
She is a skeleton. I showed her the ornament the other day, and she's like, "I don't like that." I was like, "All right,
All right.
fucking just bullying my kid." But yeah, she's easily frightened. So It's just
Okay.
a wild imagination. That's
Okay.
fine. But Nightmare Before Christmas, we didn't mention it.
We didn't mention Eyes Wide Shut. These are alternative Christmas movies.
That is an
But no,
alternative
see,
Christmas
Nightmare Before Christmas might fall into the classics.
It is a
Christmas
classic.
classics,
It
right?
probably is. So is Batman Returns.
You know what's
by association.
You know what's super underrated? It's a stupid movie, but man, fuck it if I didn't laugh my ass
Yeah,
off.
what?
Office Christmas Party.
I've never seen that.
You'll laugh your ass off.
Yeah?
Go in knowing it's a stupid,
Okay.
funny, silly adult. Don't watch with your kids.
No. Yeah. I would check the rating.
yeah,
The M-ha-ha-ha rating.
Yeah. It is. It's you know what? Like a lot of people, I might get hate on for this because it was like everyone's like, "Oh, what a stupid fucking movie." It's fucking hilarious. It's
Sometimes you just want to fucking
Yeah,
laugh. Does Adam
it's-
Sandler have any good Hanukkah Christmas movies?
yeah. 8 Crazy Nights is an animated
There you go.
Hanukkah alternative. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hanukkah movie, if you will.
Jim Carrey, has he done any Christmas movies?
We talked about it. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Besides The Grinch.
No,
I feel
holiday themed. Oh wait, something Mr. Popper's Penguins, but I don't know if that's a Christmas.
Yeah,
movie.
no. Wasn't The Mask set during Christmas? Was it?
Don't know.
I feel like it may have been. Because I remember snow at the end of the movie.
I gotta look into it.
I don't remember.
I don't
So
remember. that.
someone
Yeah,
check
yeah,
and put in the comments because I won't Google. I'll forget.
Yeah,
but I can just check after. I mean, there's so many fucking Christmas movies, right?
Look, Christmas comedies are always like you have your
Fun.
Yeah, always fun, right? What recent ones have there been? There was the sequel to there was Bad Moms with Mila Kunis, and then the sequel was Bad Moms Christmas.
Christmas, yeah. That was fun,
That
yeah.
was fun. We're talking about Vince Vaughn. 4 Christmases. Remember that one?
Yes.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, yeah.
Kind of dumb, but funny.
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Vince Vaughn, is he in Elf? He's not in Elf.
No, he's
right?
in Fred Claus. There you go.
Fred Claus, that's
Fred
it,
Claus,
yes.
where he plays Santa's
That's
brother.
a Christmas classic.
Yeah, with Paul Giamatti.
I'm going to watch that tonight.
See, there you go.
There you go. I needed
That's another one. Yeah,
But
there you go.
I'm really stuck now because Gremlins is my whole childhood.
Yeah.
Like, I loved Gremlins.
Yeah.
I even had the little animatronic Magwai.
Yeah. Do you know? So do you agree that's a Christmas movie?
That's a Christmas movie.
100%, right?
I can't believe I didn't bring it up.
Yeah,
I should have
there you
been
go.
having this argument in cafes and bars my whole life. It's a fucking. It's the second one is a Christmas movie too, right? 'Cause
No.
it's like shopping.
No,
It's
I don't
Boxing
think
Day or something.
I don't know if it's. I don't. But I
The
don't.
mall is shut down.
I can't remember now. I do remember the first one a lot better than I remember the
You know what's
second
crazy
one. I
about
need to rewatch
Gremlins?
both of them. Yeah.
Gremlins is like a seminal film for me because when I
There with
close my
Ghostbusters
eyes
and stuff,
when I
right?
close my eyes and I think of a scary setting, I picture that little strip of Main Street with the theater.
Yeah.
Which is what Stranger Things' this town is based
Sure,
on,
sure.
right? That 80s, 90s style.
Hawkins.
Hawkins, yeah. What year is,
What year did Gremlins come out?
82? It's before we were born. It used to scare the Christ out of me, like the last act of the film when they all start transforming and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think she's ready for Gremlins.
No, maybe not.
And Anna won't watch it with me. I'll have to watch it alone. That's
I'll watch it with you, buddy. 84.
84. Yeah, I
and
was
the
close.
second
I
and the
was close.
second one was
87.
90. It was,
90? Oh, they
it was a
really
while.
waited, huh?
It was a while.
Gremlins is not even a good movie, though. Like, if you think about it, it's a bad movie. It's fucking dumb.
Why do you say that?
It's just like the premise is wonky. No, it's a great movie. Who am I kidding?
Yeah.
I just sometimes I think back on stuff that I loved as a kid. I'm like, it must be dumb. Like, it just must be.
Sure.
Like, Land Before Time, not dumb.
No, not done.
Not dumb. They're going to remake it, huh? I don't think
Are
they
they?
should touch it. My wife goes, what is this? I wanted to watch it with them the other night. She's like, what? Look at this fucking animation cells from the
I'm
1960s.
sorry,
I'm like,
what?
I go, did you never watch this? She goes, it's dinosaurs or something, right? I'm like,
This isn't We're Back at Dinosaur Story. This is Land Before Time.
she goes,
It's
how
the
many is there? I
animated
go, like
dinosaur.
14, but the last 13 don't matter.
Nah. 1 and maybe 2.
Two's okay.
Yeah.
But like, one, that scene when they leave for the valley, you're just like, ugh.
Oh, it's a gut wrench.
I remember one New Year's,
It's gut-wrenching.
we watched, it was like all the kids that I grew up with, right? Like,
Yeah.
not my cousins. I don't have any cousins, but so we were like at someone's house.
Sure.
And the adults were getting hammered. So we're like, let's watch movies. So we watched The Land Before Time, a classic New Year's Tale.
Yeah, of course.
Then we watched like the third one, which had just come out, which was shit. And I don't know why I remember this, such a random thing. We watched a Christmas version, like a Christmas special of Samurai Pizza Cats. Do you remember Samurai Pizza Cats?
Samurai
Pizza Cats, the super cat. Yeah, like what a stupid fucking show. I heard that they're remaking Biker Mice from Mars into
That
a
would
film.
be the greatest thing.
I think it might be fake news though.
That would be the greatest thing.
Did you watch Biker Mice from Mars?
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
No, it was ridiculous.
Why was
So
there
were
just
Samurai
3 of them?
Pizza Cats.
Yeah, there was definitely like a late 90s trend of ridiculous.
Was this late 90s or mid 90s?
Mid to late 90s, like after the Ninja Turtles hit their maximum penetration culturally, right? After the first movie, they're like, oh, people like weird anthropomorphized animals that aren't cool. Mice aren't cool. Let's use those.
Biker Mice from Mars was 1993.
Yeah.
And it lasted how many? 65 episodes, technically.
3 seasons.
Over 3 seasons, yeah.
I used to watch it Saturday mornings.
Then it was Samurai Pizza Cats, we said. What year was that?
I don't know.
Samurai Pizza.
Is Secret of the Ooze
1990. Wow, Samurai Pizza Cats predates Biker Mice from Mars.
Really?
Yeah, interesting.
interesting?
Secret of the Ooze is what? Is it a Christmas movie? No.
Was it based at set during Christmas?
No, I don't think so. At least it would have made it into the...
It couldn't have because they'd be hibernating.
Exactly.
They're cold-blooded.
I just thought of another Christmas classic. At least I think. Catch Me If You Can.
I don't know that I would call that a Christmas
100%.
classic.
I will fight you on this.
I don't wanna fight you.
Your Jumanji thing, I have more of an argument with.
But it's not only at Christmas.
No, but Christmas
passes-
makes it's the beats of the film that are the most important happen always during Christmas. That's the whole thing, and what sets
I
them
guess
off.
I don't know that I'd call it a Christmas classic, but it's definitely a Christmas-themed film.
In the alternative ones, I would add In Bruges, and in the
In Bruges, a great fucking Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
Brendan
In
Gleeson.
Bruges. That's one of the
a Christmas
first,
alternative Christmas movie.
Yes, it is. You're absolutely right.
And then I forgot about
the second Die Hard, also alternative Christmas movie. Yeah,
right. And then I forgot about when we're talking Christmas comedies. We brought up,
Ghostbusters.
yeah, we brought up
More of a New Year's film.
More New Year's. I
Yeah.
was going to say, yeah. We brought up, Four Christmases and all these other Christmas comedies. A lot of people don't think of this as a Christmas movie, but it is. Just Friends, Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart.
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember Just Friends at all.
So he plays a fat kid who's in love with his best friend Jamie, right?
Okay.
And then it's Ryan Reynolds in a fat suit. It's hysterical. You've never seen this movie? You must see this
remember,
movie.
yeah.
And then it's the night of the graduation, and he's ready to profess his love for her. He wrote a whole note in her notebook, in her yearbook, right? And then realizes it gets stolen by her ex-boyfriend and Jock, and then he reads it to the whole school, who absolutely
Yes, I
it.
remember this movie.
He
What's it
leaves Just Friends.
Just Friends.
He leaves with "I'll show you all,"
Yeah.
and becomes rich and famous. He's like some kind of talent executive,
Something, yeah.
for some agency, and he's forced to take on a client who he had hooked up with once, played by a fully unhinged Anna Faris in this movie.
Oh, yes.
Unhinged. She plays a crazy pop star, Britney Spears.
She does that well.
When she tries to she writes this song, Forgiveness. She's like, and I could be like, forgiveness, and then we can get Bono to come in and be forgiveness, but all Bono-y. She's unhinged. It's a performance of a lifetime. And their plane has issues because she microwaves tinfoil.
What?
They have to land in his home state, which forces him to go back home during the Christmas season and come face to face with his ex-love. But now he's
Who plays her?
Amy Smart.
Amy Smart, right? Yeah.
But now he's all fit and famous, and he's trying to get this girl, but failing because hilarity ensues.
Yeah. What's that movie you did with Sandra Bullock? That's a Christmas movie
The
too.
Proposal? No, that just
that
takes
set at
place.
Christmas?
No, it just takes place in Alaska.
Don't they come back for Christmas? Isn't that what the premise is?
No, I don't think it's for Christmas. I think
No, you're
maybe,
right.
maybe. No, it's for Grandma's birthday or
Grandma's
something.
birthday or
Betty White's birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, some shit
And
like that.
also, what's that one he did a few years ago? The musical? That's
Spirited. Spirited might
I
be
didn't really like
No, I
Spirited.
thought it was okay,
It's
but
not even okay.
that might fall into a lot of people's new modern Christmas
If it wasn't
classics.
him, I wouldn't have even bothered to finish it. I just really like Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my God, Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Oh my God, Scrooge. That's a great fucking movie.
That's
Yeah.
another awesome alternative.
Scrooged.
And the Muppets Christmas Carol.
That is one of the strongest Muppets movies.
One of the strongest Christmas carols.
You know what
Hey, there
I
we go.
found out
Jim
yesterday?
Carrey. Jim Carrey, A Christmas Carol. The Robert Zemeckis
yes.
animation one that he did. There you go. When Robert
That's right.
Zemeckis
Yes,
went
yes,
on
yes,
his
yes, yes, yes.
mocap
Wait, hold on a second. You said Zemeckis.
Polar Express.
Back to the Future set at
No,
Christmas?
no. That one's set in the summer, yeah.
No?
Yeah, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. It's not...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There's nothing
the second
Christmas. No, there's nothing
None of
Christmas
them?
about it. At least not that I can think of, no.
one? Oh, yeah, you might be right.
That would have stood out. Those are like my favorite movies.
You're right.
But, okay, so...
Did I send you that thing that I found? That account on Instagram? Guess the movie?
No.
Oh,
You got to send me this.
It's basically every day it posts the opening credits of a film. Like the first 8 seconds is like guess the movie.
Right, okay.
And it tells you like a difficulty level.
That's fun for me.
Yeah, it's like it's basically calling you out.
Yeah, that's fun
But
for me.
the first one that I saw, I was like, wait a second, I know this, and it starts with the little, the music that plays at the beginning at Two Pines Mall.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is like a Robert
exactly.
Zemeckis film.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
So he did, So he did Christmas Carol, like the really based on the novel, and he got to go crazy with his mocap. But I'm sorry, Muppets Christmas Carol is my Christmas Carol movie.
Yes, absolutely.
The reason why, and I didn't realize until I saw this meme about it, where it's like they took a bunch of pictures and it's like a dialogue between director and Michael Caine telling him, so Michael, it's gonna be a bunch of Muppets. We're trying to do something lighthearted here. Let's have some fun. And Michael Caine's like, I'm going to play this as serious as possible because his Scrooge,
he's so fucking
like an Academy Award worthy fucking performance.
I also really have to add to that list the DuckTales Christmas Carol.
They did a Christmas Carol?
Yeah, with Scrooge McDuck.
Right, okay.
It's a made for TV
Oh, right,
movie.
okay, yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Like that was
Love
my
DuckTales.
Yeah, DuckTales. Woo! Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just happened.
Yeah, it
Say
has to.
DuckTales.
Yeah, DuckTales.
Woo! You can't help it.
You can't do it. You can't.
Yeah, you can't do it.
You know what's
Do you
funny?
remember the
Scrooge McDuck-
DuckTales with the druids?
The Druids.
They go to like Scotland at like Stonehenge and there's druids.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see the DuckTales movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp?
Of course, yeah.
With the,
I think that's the movie. That's what I'm talking about.
No, the bad guy's a wizard, but they don't go to Scotland at all.
But there's druids.
Well, he is a wizard, but there's no druids.
No, these were specifically druids.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
something else. There's a bunch of them. I don't remember.
This was, they have a lamp
also
with a
that other
genie.
thing they
It's
did.
fucking Rip Torn doing
DuckTales,
the voice. Yeah. And not Rip
DuckTales
Torn,
did that
whatever.
weird spin-off that they remade recently, the series, with the airplane guy.
Oh, shit. Tailspin.
Tailspin. Yeah. What was it called?
Well, it was Baloo, I think. The
No,
bear
Baloo's the
from-
bear.
Yeah, and then what's the goddamn guy's name? It's like some part of a plane or lug nut or a wing jack or something like that. Now I need to find
I don't
it.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
But was that DuckTales or was that something else?
Tailspin was something else. It was just Disney mashing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it was
and
just interesting. It wasn't called Tailspin.
It was called Tailspin, my friend.
Lies. I think maybe we've come to a point in this conversation where we need to bid them a Merry Christmas and whatnot.
Hold on. No.
Like, I'm going to fuck him over. I'm going to end the episodes. He won't even have figured it out. He'll be so mad. Bye.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah,
Is it
waiting.
not called Tailspin?
No, it's not called Tailspin. DuckTale Adventures, it's called.
No, dude, I'm telling you.
Okay,
I'm like
hold on.
freaking out right now. This feels like
Huey, Dewey,
this feels like a, what do you call
Louie,
it?
airplane.
No, man, this really, oh,
bothering.
thank God. I just spelled it wrong because it's tailspin.
Because they spin tails.
Yeah. So they have, okay, I don't know if this was Baloo.
It is Baloo,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's Baloo. And then what's the guy's name here?
I don't know. It was in the vein of Chippendale Rescue Rangers. It was one of these-
This thing, right?
No, not this. What is this? I've never seen this.
You never grew up with Tailspin? It was like a
No.
spin-off.
This is Tailspin.
Yeah.
This is not what I'm talking
this
about.
is a Jungle Book spin-off. This is Shere Khan.
This is not, yeah. This is not DuckTales.
No. You're talking about Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, DuckTale
Yeah.
Adventures. Isn't that World
Oh my God, we're quiet in a podcast. This is nuts.
Yeah,
Was it DuckTales?
It was DuckTales.
It was just DuckTales.
It was
right?
DuckTales. Yeah, I'm mixing it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember his friggin' name now. It's driving
This
me
is
crazy.
the redone version. Like, my daughter was watching it a few months back. And I was like, oh, DuckTales, cool. No, yeah, we're basically talking about DuckTales.
Okay, we're talking about DuckTales.
Yeah.
And then you had Darkwing Duck, which is its own other spin.
When There's Trouble,
the Chip and Dale Rescue
called
Rangers.
DW.
Yeah, called DW.
Darkwing Duck.
That's another
Darkwing
one
Duck
that
is
you
a great
can't.
fucking
Yeah.
show.
It's fantastic. But Launchpad
That's his
McQuack.
name. Yeah,
That's his name.
And I'll finish this with the ultimate Christmas movie, which you won't realize until I
And
tell
say
you.
anything but Die Hard, we're gonna fight.
No, it's Darkman.
Oh, here we go again.
It's not. Doesn't even take place during Christmas. Actually,
No, it doesn't, Phil. No, it
Darkman's
doesn't.
a good movie though.
He tried to gaslight me with this a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it's good times. Anyways, I think
Happy
that's enough for
holidays,
today.
Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah finished.
Hanukkah, yeah, finished, yeah.
Dreidel, dreidel, I made you out of clay. Yeah, I heard them all singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Be good to each other. Watch lots of movies. Watch some Christmas movies. Use this as a way to find some movies that you've never watched.
And then, hey, let us know if we missed anything.
Let us know if we missed anything. My name is Phil Balabanos.
I'm Peter James.
Ho, 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 motherfuckers.
It's ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. I'm going to wait till you right about to stop it and say, Happy trails, Hans. Or yippee-ki-yay.